Ever feel like your most important point just gets lost in the noise? Well, what if I told you there's a simple little grammatical trick that can make your key ideas absolutely impossible to ignore? It's a tool that adds serious punch and clarity, and today we are going to master it.
I mean, think about it. You're trying to explain something, and there is one, just one, piece of information that is absolutely crucial. It could be a name, a date, a key reason. Whatever it is, you need everyone to remember that specific thing. So how do you put a giant, flashing spotlight on the one detail that truly matters? Okay, so take a look at these two sentences. Both of them are perfectly correct. The one on the left, Vincent van Gogh painted Starry Night, is fine. It gets the job done. But the one on the right, it has a secret weapon. It doesn't just state a fact, it emphasizes it, making the artist's name pop right off the page. So, what is this secret weapon? It has a name, the cleft sentence. Now I know, it sounds a little technical, right? But trust me, it's one of the easiest and most useful tools you can add to your communication toolkit. And really, the name itself gives the whole game away. Cleft literally just means split or divided, and that is exactly what this sentence structure does. It takes one single idea and strategically splits it in two, all to create emphasis. I like to think of it like this. You're the lighting director for your own sentence. You could light up the whole stage, sure, or you could hit the star of the show with a single, powerful spotlight. A cleft sentence does the exact same thing with information, splitting the sentence to shine a bright light on the most important part. All right, you might be thinking, okay, that sounds cool, but also kind of complicated. But it's not, I promise. In fact, there's a simple, repeatable formula for this, almost like a recipe. Let's walk through it right now. It really is this simple, just 4 steps. First, you start with it is or it was. Then, step 2, you drop in that key piece of info, the part you want to highlight. Third, you follow it up with that or who. And finally, you just finish with the rest of the original sentence. See? Simple. And what's so cool about this is how versatile it is. You can use this pattern to emphasize almost any part of your sentence. You want to highlight the who or the what? You got it. The why or the when? No problem. This structure puts you in complete control of where the focus goes. Okay, theory is great, but let's go see how this works out in the real world. Let's go spot some clefts in the wild and see how this simple structure creates some serious impact in all sorts of contexts, from business to science. Here's a great one. The sentence could have just been, Dame Anita Roddick founded the Body Shop, and that's fine. But this version, it puts the spotlight squarely on her. The structure tells our brains that her identity is the crucial piece of information here.
Ooh, here the cleft sentence is being used for something really specific, making a correction. Notice how it adds weight to the right answer. It's not just stating a fact, it's powerfully pushing back against a mistake, making sure the correct name is the one that sticks in your memory.
And this time, the focus isn't on the who, it's all about the when. The second you hear it was in 2004, your brain immediately knows, okay, pay attention to the date. The date is the important part. It's such a subtle but powerful way to direct your listeners' focus.
Cleft sentences are also fantastic for creating contrast. I mean, this structure just sets up a powerful comparison. It dismisses one idea, intelligence, to powerfully lift up another, sociability. The point becomes incredibly sharp and crystal clear.
And look at this. You can even emphasize how something is done, the manner or the method. We're not just being told that instrument makers are accurate. We're told that the accuracy itself is the defining, most important quality of their work. So as you can see, this isn't just some quirky grammar rule. It is a really practical tool that you can start using right now to make your own communication way clearer and so much more memorable.
Let's bring this back to a more personal level. A big theme that came up in the research for this was confidence. Now, look at how this cleft sentence frames the problem. It emphasizes that the real barrier isn't skill or talent or opportunity, it's a lack of confidence. The structure itself drives that point home.
So let's just put it all together. When do you use this thing? You use it when you need to correct a misunderstanding or create a really sharp contrast between two ideas, or just put that big, bright spotlight on one critical detail. It is your go-to tool for adding impact.
So I'll leave you with this question. In your next email, your next presentation, or even just your next conversation, what is the one key idea that you absolutely need to land? Because now you know exactly how to make it stand out.